Today is the 9th, March 9th. My husband, Dave, hi Dave, and I were just running errands. We leave day after tomorrow for the first horse show of this year. I'm so excited, I can't even stand it. And we were talking at lunch because I was going to say a friend of mine, but we don't know each other that well. But this is the fun thing about the horse world, especially the Morgan world, is I've grown up with these people, and a lot of the trainers' kids, we've all grown up together, though in New Mexico and New Jersey or California or wherever, we all still grew up together, if that makes any sense at all. And I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me through phone calls, social media, text messages, emails, all of it, to offer their support and encouragement, as well as tell me about things that they've been through and, offer advice. Or if I have any questions, feel free to call and ask them anytime. And that has just been absolutely amazing and mind-blowing. And I was talking to a friend of mine, a girl that I grew up with from a different coast, and she was talking about her experience, though not with cancer, through surgeries that she's had to go through. So we've been chatting about that, and I just adore this girl, and it's been a fun conversation, getting to know each other a little better and asking questions and that kind of stuff. It's been fabulous. But that opened the door to a conversation between my husband and I. And I posted on my YouTube channel a photo this morning. I have since washed the eyebrows off. These are my real eyebrows for the time being. And I posted that as a joke. And I said to my husband, I said, it's going to take a while, I think, for some of these people to realize that a lot of this is going to be pretty lighthearted, though possibly some dark humor, and I don't want to offend anybody, but I might. My way of dealing with anything is humor, dark or not, and putting one foot in front of the other. I've realized in because there's only one that I am a part of, the cancer support group on social media that I'm a part of, a lot of people, for lack of a better word, wallow. And I understand that. I totally understand that. Sometimes we just want to have a pity party, and that's okay. But in my opinion, you can't live there. You can't wallow. It's okay to have a day. It's okay to have a moment. It's okay to not be okay for a minute. But life goes on, and you got to keep trucking. And the way I cope is through humor. And because we're dealing with cancer, it's probably going to be a little dark. So, my post this morning with my eyebrows, it was meant to be lighthearted and funny, because I have eyebrows still, and I still couldn't follow them. I still drew all over my forehead. I don't know what happened. I thought I was following my eyebrows, and I did not. And that's going to be a learned skill that I obviously don't have yet. So, there's going to be some posts that are just meant to be light and funny, and that was one of them. I was telling Dave, one of the posts on the support group was, somebody said, I rang the bell today, I'm cancer free, and now I have to go through radiation, I just can't handle it, blah blah blah, negative. And like I said, it's okay to have a moment. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to look at the road ahead and feel like you still have quite the road ahead. But all I can think is reread the first sentence. You rang the bell. You're cancer free. Celebrate that. You have to celebrate every little win. This takes me back to that dog video that my friend sent me, that she told me that it reminded her of me. You know, that dogs celebrate everything. You walked in the room, celebrate. You're going for a car ride, celebrate. You're going outside, celebrate. Like, celebrate. Have some fun. If you ring that bell and you're cancer free, take a minute and celebrate that instead of looking at the path ahead that still seems so daunting. Like, yes, it is daunting. Yes, there's a lot that's going to happen. Yes, there's going to be days that you feel like absolute hammered dog shit. That's okay. Not every day is going to feel like that. And it will be over. So, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel sometimes is a little pinprick of light way out like a star in the night sky. But it'll get bigger. You just have to keep trucking, and you have to celebrate every little thing. Today I tried to find jeans, because all of my jeans are kind of old and ratty and not appropriate for public consumption. And I must have tried on 30 pairs of jeans, and apparently good old thunder and lightning, my thighs, wide leg jeans are not that wide on the girls. And I had a lady that was helping me, God love her. Well, I'm in Texas now, what do we say? Bless her heart. Halfway through bringing me 20 pairs of jeans, and none of them are fitting right, and I keep saying I want wide leg jeans. Wide leg. I want wide leg. I don't want high rise. I have a very, very short torso. I want wide leg, mid-rise jeans. And she keeps bringing me slim fit and boot cut, and I'm like, you're not picking up, but I'm putting down. And Dave is meanwhile laughing in the corner at all the jeans she's bringing to me, and I'm like, this is not right. None of these are right. And we, you know, he and I laughed. We laughed. We went and finished errands, and we left because it was funny. Because the whole situation, I did not buy a pair of jeans. I tried on 30 pairs of jeans, and I did not buy any of them because none of them fit right. And halfway through, she says, well, those, somebody brought a wide leg. The other girl that was there, the younger girl who did listen to me, and she's like, well, those aren't, you can't ride in those. And I'm like, I don't want jeans to ride in. I just want jeans to look cute in. She's like, oh, I thought you wanted riding jeans. I'm like, at no point in time did I say riding. I didn't say this to her. Of course, I didn't say this to her. But I'm just like, no, you didn't listen to a word I said. But it was fine. It was totally fine. I found jeans that I liked the fit of. I found jeans that I really didn't like the fit of, and I didn't buy any of them, but in the future I know, and apparently nobody makes the kind of jeans that I'm looking for, and that's fine. I'm just ahead of the curve fashion-wise, apparently. So, yeah, I mean, it could have been, we walked out of the store and I told Dave, I said, well, apparently I have the largest thighs of any woman in the world because none of the jeans fit the way I wanted them to, and I've seen people wear jeans with wide legs and they're not tight on them. I know they exist. So, but instead of wallowing in that, or they didn't have, after all these jeans, they didn't have my size, or blah blah blah, we just left, and it was fine, and it was fun, and we had a great time. And you know, 20 years ago, I would have left the store crying. My whole outlook on everything has changed so much in 20 years that I'm not leaving a clothing store crying. It's not my fault. I'm not the one in the wrong. They're not in the wrong either, but they just don't fit. That is not a personal attack on me or my figure. To not find all of the jeans, okay, all of the jeans I tried on fit. Well, one of them was too small and several were too big, and they were all the same size. Gotta love women's clothes. Some were the same brand, same size, didn't fit. So, you know, this is not a personal attack if the clothes don't fit in the clothing store. It is what it is. They're just generic clothes in a clothing store. So ladies, don't let that get you either, right? Don't wallow. They're just clothes. Try on a bunch, doesn't fit. I can't tell you how many times as a young woman I left clothing stores and sat in my car and cried because I couldn't find anything to fit on. I couldn't fit, I was too fat. Nope. It is what it is. My body is strong and it's going to fight cancer with me. And even though she grew the cancer, she's going to get rid of it with me, and we're going to be just fine, and we're going to come out the other side, and I'm still going to try on clothes that don't fit right, and it's still going to be fine, because then I'm going to try on clothes that do fit right, and I'm going to love them. So you just keep trucking, and you find humor where you can, and there's humor everywhere. So enjoy life, my breasties. Is there anything else I wanted to share? I think that's it for the day. So there you go. Positivity, breasties. Positivity. It's okay to have a bad day. You just can't live there. You have to move on. You have to put one foot in front of the other and keep trucking. It's what we got to do. And find humor in everything you can along the way, even if other people don't. If they don't think it's funny, well, then I guess they won't laugh. But I still will. So enjoy your day. It's a beautiful day.